Greetings, and it looks like we have logistics carrier capacity finished. I'm KatherineOfSky, and we are playing Dyson Sphere Program today. And we got some upgrades to our logistics carrying capacity. So in the last episode, we were shipping off Deuteron fuel to other star systems, and we wanted to check why it wasn't getting shipped. There's tons of it in here, but guess what? There are no warpers. So it looks like we're demanding those in other places right now. So I think, wow, we need to get rid of these wind mines. But anyway, I think that's going to have to be, maybe we need to change how these are distributed or just make more of them. And I think the problem there is the issue with not enough capacity. I mean, we've got 2 of these things working, and we have tons of these green barbells, but only 1 lens maker. So that's not good. Is it at all? No, it is terrible. But not as bad, apparently not as bad as the warper makers. So these warper makers are, let's see, they are making 6 per minute, which is 10 seconds each. And these guys are making 6 seconds each. So we can have at least 2 of these helping the other thing. So I think what I'm going to do here is possibly change this a tiny bit. This is only, let's see, 1 lens per thingy, per item there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab and make a little line like this, I think. And then we're going to have an opposite line feeding directly into this box. Now, before we get too into what we're doing, my plans for today, just so you know, are to kind of convert the old stuff into new stuff. Because as you know, we now have sulfuric acid oceans to harvest, and we have a lot of other stuff as well. So that's really exciting. We have more fire ice coming in. What else did we make over there? Let's see if I can find out. If we go press, it's not L, P, there he is. Statistics is production P for that. Did I ever set up these star things? I did. I put some sciences on star 1. Oh, hello. Tiny, skinny scroll bar. Help. But I want to look at, let's see, 65 velorum. Okay, that one is making sulfuric acid. Okay, here's the whole system, actually. That's nice. We have deuterium. Let's see, the aquilay system, 8 aquilay. We have organic crystals and carbon nanotubes. That's right, I forgot about those. That's really nice. One problem that I noticed before I started things today is we have not enough deuterium, I think. Yeah, we have like none. And somebody said that there is a green belt somewhere on this circuit, which is slowing down the whole business. Is it the feeding belt? No. That seems to be fine. Let's go by. Hello? Hello? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all. Oh, here it is. It's this one. Okay, that's not that critical, but it is good to upgrade that, of course. So we upgraded that to blue, but in general, we are going to need to really, really upgrade this whole thing and make more fractionators. Okay, so let me see. I don't like this setup at all. It is very temporary, and it's at this point kind of annoying because it's not producing what we want it to produce. I think we need to expand this in different ways, and to do that, I definitely need to have a box to store all the wind mines. Yes, go. Okay, that feels freer already. Very nice. All right, yeah, because we need to get these things out of there as well. All right, I'm gonna just redo this entire thing. That is warpers. Okay, so let's just delete that for now. And we're gonna have this thing go this way, because that seems logical. Okay, and this is taking what? It is taking green barbells. Okay. So I'm thinking that we need to do something different with this setup, because I want to have some stored, as in a buffer, maybe, I don't know. Let's have some stored. Just a tiny bit, just in case we need them for something. I'm not sure what that something is, by the way. I'm not sure at all. But we're going to try to make a proper assembly line with multiple makers here. So let's start out with a storage here. Okay, we're going to have an in and an output, and it's just going to be a tiny buffer on this because these are slow. And in case the rest of this system kind of gets slow. Yeah, anyway, that's for that. Let's add, I don't know how many machines, like 3? 1, 2, 3, maybe? This is going to make lenses, the lenses, and that needs diamonds, and it needs green barbells. So copy, paste, paste. Obviously, I still have not changed my copy, paste keys yet, which is not ideal. I admit this. And these guys are going to start from here, and these are going to be treading all over this copper. Oh no. That might have to be fixed here. In any case, let's get these guys started and outputting to that belt. All right. And then we'll input from the diamond belt, of course. All right. Now the next thing we can add is here. We can just add this kind of here. And it doesn't really matter how far it's offset because these are much slower than the other makers. But do we want to have any lenses in a box? Nah. I don't think we really need them. I mean, I think we're going to have to build some for later, but this is not the later times. These are the now times when we need warpers desperately. Okay, warper, where are you? Hello? There you are. Okay. And we don't have green science yet, but that is actually a much better recipe to use green science. Okay, I think I'm going to have to flatten this stuff here. Hide... Okay, veins. No, I'm out. Oh no, I'm out of landfill. The sad times are here again. All right, so let's go and find landfill. I think we have them made up in the early part of our factory, which I don't even recognize anymore. Hello, here we are. Get a couple of this, a couple of these things here. Is this not making any anymore? What's going on with this? Oh, it's needing steel. I see, I see. Do we have any steel? Give it 100. It's fine. And maybe I'll give it a little bit of this back because I can't imagine using 1,000 in a non-big project. So we can always come back if we're having like a massive project to worry about other stuff. Okay, so let's go and environmentally modify this thingy. Okay, there we go. There we are. All right, so I don't know. Let's see, 5 maybe? 3 to 5-ish ratio? That sounds reasonable. Yeah, 6 and 10 seconds. That's about correct. All right, so those are gonna go off. Yeah, looking good. And these have just the one thing. Well, this is gonna be a sneaky thingy, isn't it? I could remove the chest, but we don't actually need to. Haha. All right, I'm just gonna take this on a slow boat, whatever, and put that there because we have some in our inventory. But the other recipe that we have, converting 1 green cube into 8 warpers is actually superior for this process, I think, in general. Let's get some power spread along the lines here. That works. Good. Okay. We now have new warper technology, making all the things and all the stuffs. Okay, so these are functioning, I hope. And in the meantime, I'm just going to feed these lenses like crazy here. There you go. That's crazy lens feeding right there. And I think the best thing to do here actually is put in another box. Actually, probably use this box instead of that one. Take out this junk put it in here. There we go. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Towers, come back. Come back, towers. All right, and then the lenses can go here instead. And I think I want to keep a couple of things here. And hopefully, I think I want to try to get these back where they belong. Because right now, this is not convenient. And what I'm going to do here is put these lenses on this belt there. So it's hopefully... this one has the exit before that, but that's okay. It's really not that critical. It's going to fill up this whole line sooner, I believe. So there we go. Recycling in place. We got all that stuff going. And now this thing is going to be happier, hopefully. And it now has... Ah, that's right. We were... What happened here? Are we not... Oh, you know what I did? I think I messed this up a tiny bit, didn't I? Oh no. Ah, I don't think I ever put a belt there. That's why we weren't getting warpers. There wasn't some magical, like, non-supply of warpers. Maybe there was. There could have been. Okay, we're going to have that history invented for us, and it's going to be fine. Yes. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to... Oh, jeez, I can't believe this. Sorry for the confusion. I don't know. We're going to need lots of warpers anyway, so let's pretend that that was actually useful. It was useful in the way of, yeah, we needed them anyway. So, but anyway, this is going to help us actually send ships off to the world. We're getting the things going. Yes, nice, nice. And hopefully that means that we're going to send one of these ships off to go to the world. Okay. Do we want this many deuteron fuel cells? I don't think so. I think we're going to cap this at like 5,000 or so. That seems to be enough. We might use them for other things. I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully that means that we're sending stuff off to the other star system. Maybe. I'm kind of worried because none of these shows anything in transit. And I'm like, eh? Oh, this one. Oh, maybe it went to go get hydrogen. That could be. Anyway, let's see. Distance to enable warp. Yes, we have transport range of vessels infinite. And drones. Yes, correct. I think that's good. I think this should be fine. And we'll get the warpers there. Okay, so that turned out to be extra entertaining and fun. Oh, yes. Okay. Now then, I want to do a couple of things here. So one of the things that I noticed by the by is, look at this. We are using up all of these fuel cells, and that is not good for the long-term health of our factory. And we have, wow, we are like way, way, way over satisfied here. So what I'm going to do is delete these guys. I shouldn't have done that, actually. I should have instead... There we go. We're at 100% now. What I should have done is remove one of the inserters, because now I have to set them back up again. But it should be okay. One of the things that I do need to do is make more of these fractionators, because we have tons and tons of hydrogen just waiting to be processed. So I'm thinking I'll make a few more of these rings, or a longer ring maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the limit is on these things. They seem to be getting really good throughput even at this end machine, and this is 10 of them. So let's see about making some more of these guys. So these are fractionators. I don't think I have any in the mall, to my great detriment. I think, or dismay is probably also a good word to apply to this. Let's see, let's go over here and see. I believe that I don't have any. Okay, this is what? Water pumps, thingies, stuff. That's, I think it's an oil extractor or refinery. Sure, sure. Yeah, we don't have them in the mall. And I think that's something that we probably would like to add, maybe. This is probably going to get fairly messy at this point because we need to definitely spaghetti this in. Let's see what is required for fractionators. Let's see, where are they? Storage tank, EM rail reject. Oh, geez, where are they again? They are these things. Towery, there they are. Okay, processors, stone, glass, yeah, steel. So here we have steel, we have glass, and not processors. Where's the stone coming in? I think it's this stuff, right? Yeah, that's stone. Okay, so stone comes in over here. We could be sneaky and just sneak it on out over here. Lack of item. Oh no. Yeah, that's because we moved up to these guys. Oh yes. I think that might fit if we try to get the glass in here. So this is glass. Oopsies. There we go. Okay, and then, so this is going to be our fractionators, because we're going to need several of these. I've had a couple of people ask, and they are actually much better than the miniature particle colliders, wherever those are. Where did those go? Hello? There it is. These guys use 12 megawatts, and these are only 720 kilowatts. Yes, these give you a guaranteed process rate on your hydrogen. However, I feel like the processing rate on these is more than makes up for, you know, more than 12 times the cost in energy of these guys. So fractionators are definitely the way to go, especially if you have decent, what do you call it, space on your planet. Should be fine. There we go. So we're just gonna steal some stone. There we go. And into here. And then we just need processors. Let's see. See if we can sneak some on in. We have some processors going that away. Does this still function? I think it does not. No. These are missing. This is missing silicon. What? Huh? Hello? Oh no, we have a silicon disruption in the force. Oh no. All right. Okay, this is a major problem. Okay, this is fantastic. We have a problem. We do. It's a real problem. This is nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this thing, and we're gonna go this way and up a tiny bit, and underneath a tiny bit. And we're going to get these processors going. But having no silicon is a tiny bit of a problem. And I've been kind of tempted in when I'm looking at those other planets, I'm like, you know, we really could use some silicon. But then it's like, it's fine. We don't really need it, do we? Yes, we do. That is the answer to that question. We really do need it right now. Okay, let's take this. Doesn't matter if it's a slow belt or not. Take it down. Okay. That does not want to go. All right. Can I do... No, I can't. I can't start there and end there. No. Okay, this is going to be a tiny bit messy. Hello? Why is this not... Okay, there we go. Get rid of this and go down. And I'm wondering if it's the other planet just is not producing any right now. None for resale anyway. I have a sneaking suspicion that's what the case is. So it might be time to set these things up on another planet in a more substantial way, where we actually have lots of silicon. Okay, very nice. Oh, this is good. And you know what? Maul is going to work overtime and is going to make stuff for us while we're away. That's the beauty of them all. So it looks like I'm going to have to, yeah, go to a different system right now. And let's see. I want to check on the other thingy, make sure that warpers are being distributed. I think they are. These have plenty. They are remote supply. We have 155 in storage. This guy has warpers. So that's fine. We have smelters. We have some miners. I want to get miners and belts. That's going to be important. So let's go back to the mall again and just get those things. Oh, alt. Whoa. Thank God, crashing into the tower saved me. Hooray! Yes, the things we look forward to, right? Okay, let's see. Organic crystals I don't need right now. I need to have another dump. Oh, you know what? I can just delete it. That's right. I forgot about that handy feature. And we do have a tiny bit of silicon here with us. Tiny bit of diamond. But I'm more interested in belts right now. Those can go there. Those go there. And let's grab some belts. Several. Okay, very good. And then here, we do not need 1,000 inserters. I feel like we have too many, slightly too many. Well, maybe not that. Well, yeah, slightly too many. Okay. And then here we can drop those off in there. Anything else we have too much of? We have a few wind mines. Smelters are good. I think we're kind of ready to go. We do have a tad too many of these green things, but I'm not really that concerned about it. Let's go and look at our star map once we get into flight mode here. Hello. There we go. Okay. And I want to look at, I think it's the star map, right? And I hope our little thingy is here. Okay, so here we have silicon, but it doesn't tell us how much. And then 65 velorum. Do we have silicon there? Yes, we also have it there. I've completely forgotten what we have on each of the planets. Let's go to 65 velorum then right now, because I'm just choosing it. Okay, so game mode off and caps lock on. Ooh. I'm not even gonna bother to see what's happened on the lava planet, because I think we're basically just overstressed on our silicon. I think that we were, I don't know, stealing or whatever from it, so it was like a rough time. Ugh. I'll be glad to kind of get a good proper supply going here. Let's see, that seems good. All right, let's check the star map. I'm just gonna go to the side right now. See what we have here. Okay, one has 1 million silicon. This one has 13 million. Hey, 65 velorum too. I think you're our candidate. This one has titanium instead. And this one, 2 million and has titanium. That's 6 million iron. They have some really interesting numbers here. So we're going to go to 65 velorum 2. So let's find where that one is. Oh, there it is. Hooray. Just speed up a tiny bit here. There we go. All right, we're gonna land with a bang. I don't know if we have anything else here. I guess we can check the production statistics once we arrive and just see. Crash. Okay, production. What do we got here? We have stuff, I guess, right? Oh no, this was our previous thingy. Okay, we have nothing happening here. Actually, total. We'll look at the total. Yep, nothing here on 65 alarm 2. All right, we have fractal silicon. Is this what... Hold on. Wait a second here. Let's see. Do we have regular silicon? Okay, it's the regular silicon that we are looking for. Let's see where we have a few veins kind of together. Okay, here we have 2 and 3 and 4 all in a nice little group there. So we'll go down that way, I think. Set up some smelting lines. Ooh, wow, there's some like deep rifts here. That's quite cool. And I want to see how these are laid out. Okay, so basically we're at the South Pole here. That's nice. What is our tilt? Wow, axial inclination is 36 degrees. That's kind of rough times, isn't it? That's going to make us, it's going to be necessary to put either solar panels at both poles, or maybe we're going to do some wind. What do we got for wind? Solar energy is at 112%, so that's definitely superior. However, having said that, I think it is time to make an executive decision and just plonk a tower. We are going to plonk this tower right here. Yay. Actually, not there. That's a bad place. I prefer not to have it at the pole because... Okay, so there's silicon, silicon. Let's go down a bit, like here, maybe. And we'll put this tower maybe here. There we go. And then we are going to have some plants here. We're going to have a request for deuteron fuel rods. This is why we need to kind of, because we have a stack at the base, but we are going to need many deuteron fuel rods when we have many planets relying on them. I think 400 should be enough. Maybe 600. Let's just do 600. So we'll do remote demand on this. And this is where our fuel supply is going to come in. And I think this is what we're going to use for the most part, I think. So let's just set up one for now. Mini fusion power station. Yay. We'll give you a belt. Hello? Why is this being weird? Huh? Why does this not want to connect there? I don't know. Maybe it's just... I don't know. I thought it was terrain, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's okay. I don't care. As long as it starts to work, that's what I care about. Hello? Okay. Too far from the mouth of the beast. Oh yeah, we already have it. Look at this. It's already here. This is so amazing. That was quick. That was fast. Very nice. And of course I have to feed one to the thingy. There we go. And now we have power. So let's start off and just start building a... So the one thing that I am not a fan of with stuff... Oh, actually it does... Power load is at 0. So it has stopped. But what happens when things like miners have drain? I guess it's going to still consume fuel cells. I wonder if it burns it any slower. That I haven't checked into. That's one reason I really like having the renewable sources like wind turbines or even Dyson swarm things. Those are obviously, you have to pay for them, but they have the same kind of a feel to them. But anyway, we'll see how this goes. And it may turn out that we end up getting a lot of issues. Maybe not. I don't know. Depends. Let's just go all in on this. There we go. Also, I feel obliged to tell you that you can indeed do shift arrow keys, but that makes me have to move my hands from WASD, so I don't. I don't like moving my hands from WASD. It's just not something I am happy with generally. Okay, just get these guys going. I think that silicon is 2 per... two ore per bar, but we'll check. Okay, nice. So that we can smelt these guys efficiently. So let's see. Put down a smelter. And of course, we're going to have to see how much ore we're getting from this. Actually, you know what? Let's just X that. And I'm going to leave a little bit of space here, because if we have a splitter on the front of it, that would be easier to do this way. Okay, let's see. We want to have silicon bars, and it's 2 per 2, or 2 per 1 bar, but it's 1 ore per second coming in. So that's good to know. All right, let's see how many we have. 6 and 6 is 12. Then 16. And 23. And then 29. And then more than 29, 36. Then 40. And 46. So that means we can do 23. Okay, so that's 23 ore per second. So that means we can do 23 smelters. Okay, that's an interesting number. I think I'm going to do something a tiny bit different with this beginning here. And I think I'm going to place it both sides and then have the belt coming that way. So 23 is almost 24, so we're going to have 12, I think, on each side. Did I just say that? Oh my god, my brain is just not functioning at all. It's fine, though. It will be fine. Oh, fun. The next grid line is fun. So let's X this. There. I'm going to reverse this belt, but I'm going to let my little minions do the fun bits. And here we want to have a belt coming this side, like that. Just going to keep them relatively aligned so it's easier to see how many there are, because I'm skipping many wide grid spaces there. So that goes there. Very nice. Now then, to organize the ore flow, I think what I want to do is... How do we want to do this? I could do something like just adding them in. Ah, yes, we can do that for sure. Okay, I think we're going to do this. Yeah, just simple. Simple way. Simple. I was going to do one of the fancy splitters, but I'm like, no. So let's take this way. And that to go in there. This to go in there. This goes out there, and then even split to that line there. And this, we're going to, I think because of the funky grid lines here, I want to raise it first, and then go this way. There we go. It's a bit of a wide curve. It's like on the freeway, like, you know, makes you go a bit cross-eyed when you look at it. Okay, looking absolutely fabulous. So what we can do, though, is add a few wind mines here and there, even though the energy ratio is not great at all, not even good. So, but it's something. It is something. So it's enough to kickstart this area of stuff. So where is that going to cover? That covers that. That's fine there. These guys are getting all power, so that's good. Well, yeah. Not a lot of power, but some of it. I think there is good. Yes. Good. Okay, and we will let's just store a kabillion bars. That seems good. And do we want to connect this thing? Maybe. I think we do. I think we can do that. We're not going to connect the tower, though, because we don't actually need to. The tower doesn't actually do anything for us. It just stores stuff. So it's basically a box. And the visiting ships don't need it either. I don't... Well, actually, you know what? I don't know. Because they take warpers. So when they leave, they take a warper, or they take 2 warpers with them, right? However, they also charge up on energy. And I don't know if they need energy at their destination or if they have enough energy to go both ways. That is a mystery to me. And I guess I should test that and look at it a bit, because that would be kind of interesting. If anyone has tested this, let me know. I'm really curious about that. Because it's something that I kind of take for granted as like, oh yeah, they gas up the fuel tank and they know what a round trip is costing, you know? But maybe they don't. Maybe they rely on the system here to charge them up. So, but I'm thinking they probably wouldn't visit here. I mean, the one ship that came and already delivered the fuel cells didn't need to charge, and it presumably didn't get lost on the way back. I guess I'll have to check the tower consumable ships, right? So maybe we already have our answer. I don't know. Yeah, so here we're getting lots of silicon. I think I want to set up one more of these stations as well. Over here. And we'll set up 2. And hopefully that's going to be enough to last us for a tiny bit. And what I think I really need to do is come up with a way of keeping track of stuff. I've thought about setting up a spreadsheet, and I sort of did with like the processors, how many we were making versus, you know, how much we were consuming. But I haven't really kept up with that because it's a lot of work, and it's kind of outside the game, and I guess I should keep track of it, especially since we have so many of these things. But I really am hoping, like, I hope the devs will give us maybe some tools to deal with that. I mean, we know about the production menu, obviously. This is here. But it doesn't tell us where anything is going, or what is being used by what. So I think that might be an interesting, I don't know, way to keep track of stuff or something. Okay, so let's see. We're going to have a similar situation here where we want to take these thingies, these bits of silicon ore, and then transfer them to a smelting system. So let's go here. This is going to be a funny one. I do like building on the poles. I think it's quite fun. Okay, and then these will go around the other side. Actually, no, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll go this way. Yeah, I think this works nicely. Okay, very good. All right, and let's count these guys. We have 5, 8, so that's 13, and 7 is 20. 24, 31, 37, 41, and 46. So 46 gives us 23. Okay. Alright, so we'll... Is that the same as we had over there? Yeah, we had 24 over there, so 23 over here too. Well then. That's very nice. I guess we're quite consistent in the way we place things down. So we're going to do kind of exactly the same thing. Where is our smelting thingy? Here it is. Ah yes, and of course I need to make them to be silicon before I forget and have to copy and paste all of them, because that's not ideal. And of course I messed this up already, but that's okay. We noticed it before disaster struck. That's the important part. The very, very important part. Oh no, we're gonna have to foundation this? Really? No. Okay, fine. Apparently that's a thing. Let's see. We'll just do it this way. Leave no evidence. You can make this bigger or smaller with numpad, by the way. Okay. Because this one, we actually want this going the other way. This is completely wrong. I did it the same darn way. Let's see. X. There we go. X and shift click. That is such a lovely, lovely quality of life thing that the devs added the shift click. Oh, that's beautiful. Excuse me. All right, bots. Go and do the thing where we want to go. There we are. Nice. Okay. Oh, I love the curve here. Isn't it nice? The polar curve is so good. It's too bad we kind of have to like save it for the Dyson dishes and stuff. Though I have seen a few people put like research on the ends. It looks very festive indeed. It's very nice. So maybe I'll do that on one of my planets if we don't need a Dyson dish. I don't know how many Dyson thingies I want to make, because you can have a sphere or swarm around any or all of your stars. So that's something that we can think about when we get to it. I'm really anxious to get a sphere going because it is really good energy and it's permanent. It doesn't change. Like the swarm you have to constantly renew, but the sphere you do not. So that should be kind of one of our higher priorities. I haven't really been focusing it because we haven't really needed it at all. So well, I mean, we have needed it, but I've found other solutions. So that's kind of like, I probably should have just decided not to use like, you know, the Deuteron fuel cells, which at the moment we are actually having an issue with that because we haven't, we need to get more deuterium flowing in the fractionators. We have the deuterium, but we don't have the fractionators set up. So that's something that's kind of important. So let's get this going. And have silicon for wherever we need it. And that's going to be a really nice thing to have this much silicon flowing in. We also have 2 more veins just in this area. We might even have more than that. I'm sure we have more because of the numbers on the thing. The numbers on the planetary survey, shall we say. Okay, so that's done. We just need to connect this with power poles. There we go. One more there. And then again, I'm going to avoid connecting the tower because we really don't need it. And I do believe it has a drain on the system, does it? I don't remember, but I think it does. Yeah, there we go. This is looking really great. We're getting all the silicon we need. Hooray! Okay, so this is good. Do we need more power? It looks like, yes, we're at 50%, so this is not enough. So let's add another one. Oh, okay. And I'm going to try to be as minimalistic as possible with these things. Let's see, that's 9 megawatts. Can we supplement the rest with wind mines? Let's see, we can probably do a little bit of that. We have many, many wind mines here, so let's see. If you know what I could do is I could just put them here in a grid, maybe. Let's see if I go into, let's go into God mode and change this a tiny bit. And go there. Okay. Where am I? Where am I? No! Help! Oh, there I am. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Alright, let's see. I wish it wasn't so dark. It's like, no, it's dark. Okay, let's just go in a grid. There. Hello. Wind turbine. No! No! Planet curvature, stop it! Don't do it to me. No! This is harder than I thought it would be. Come on. I don't know if it's just the height messing me up or what, but okay. Can't tell if that's on the same one or not. Okay, I don't want to build too close to that copper. There's coal down there. That's nice. We're lucky. Maybe we can even get rid of the that second power plant. Here's our fractal silicon. I don't think we'll ever use those just because of the way silicon is. But I guess it, though, I think, let's see, what are our alternate recipes for that with that? Ah, it's the crystal silicon. So that's nice, actually. I think, yeah, 1 bar to 1 bar. So this would take 1 crystal silicon ore instead of 2. So that might become more relevant in the future, I guess. All right, what do we got for energy? Okay, so we're a little bit over satisfaction here. So that's good. At least we're, you know, 100%ing this. And it looks like these do not slow down. They're just producing 9 megawatts steady. It would take a lot more wind mines or a lot of solar to get rid of one of them. So I think I'm going to leave it. And we're just going to go back to our home planet. But I'm really excited about this crazy silicon planet, which has this like aura of greenness to it. That's quite funky. I think that's kind of cool. So I hope that this was a fun episode for you to watch. And thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next time.